Daiso is fully stocked with crafts right now. If you want to see all the cute things I got, stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back to Project Happy Home. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Tanya, an MD-JD turned homeschooling mom of 3 kids ages 7, 4, and 2. A commenter had recently asked what an MD-JD is, and it stands for MD/JD, so medical doctor / Juris Doctorate, which is a lawyer. I have gone through a meandering path in my careers, and I have ended up here where I want to be with my kids. I still work part-time as an attorney, but I am really enjoying the homeschooling journey. So, for those of you who are regular subscribers, you know that I have been trying to embrace minimalism in my lifestyle, and Daiso in no way encourages that or supports that lifestyle change. But I saw a post on Instagram where someone mentioned that they have wool roving for $1.50 at Daiso. And next year for our homeschool, I really want to incorporate a lot more Charlotte Mason / Waldorf style handicrafts into our homeschool time. So when I went, I was so excited with how much of a variety of craft supplies they have out right now, you guys. And let me show you some of the stuff. I can't even hold like comfortably all the different color varietals I got. I really loved how they have these sample packs of different hue varieties. So here's a sample pack. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different little rolls in each one, and each one is sized 18 by 18 centimeters or 7 by 7 inches. So just a little square, but I think that would be perfect if you were going to make peg dolls or just work with little crafts where you're doing needle felting or something, or trying to make little desserts or little play foods or something. It's the perfect size. And I liked how it had it in the different shades. So there was a green one, a sunny one that went to orange, shades of blue and lilac, shades of pink, shades of gray and black, and shades of brown and tan. I also want to start finger knitting with the kids, but I bought this really pretty soft yarn, and so I bought like this pink color and also a black one for my son. I wish they had more colors. They really didn't. They had a couple ugly muddy colors, but these two I think will do for now. Speaking of the wool roving, they did have 3 different color packs of wool roving, and I bought several of these. So I bought one in this sort of sunny, summery hues from red to orange and blue. This one a little bit more pastel and fairyland woodsy, you know, like a little bit sage green, a sort of mauve muted pink, and then a very pastel one, so with like a very light mint green and baby pink and baby yellow. These just are so soft. I actually opened one of my packs. They're super soft. They seem really high quality. I'm super excited to use them. The craft section also had a huge variety of pre-made activities that were adorable, and I picked up multiples of them so that we can try to do them all together. So I picked up this adorable little one. It's a felted baby chick, a little felt sweets kit, and it has like needle stitching also, so you can put the little detail work in. And another little felt sweets kit, so like it looks like a little piece of kiwi and stuff. They had embroidery hoops there as well. Unfortunately, they didn't have like the Aida cloth. I don't know how you pronounce it, but it's AIDA cloth for cross stitch. But I'm going to use burlap instead, which I think will have like broader holes and be easier for my daughter and son to control their motions, just to learn some basic stitches like a cross stitch and a running stitch and a whip stitch and just simple needlework next year. Other pre-made crafts that they had were this adorable little bear that you make out of this giant, I don't know if you can see it properly, a giant piece of like pipe cleaner. So you just wrap it into the shape, and then you have a little bit of needle stitching to do for the little panda bear and a little pink bunny. They had so much more stuff in the craft section, you guys. I really did restrain myself and not go nuts. Just to continue with some of the things that I got for school for next year, I picked up a bunch of these vinyl pockets. They're zippered pockets. This one has like a yellow stripe here, and they have a vague grid pattern, but you can still see through them. So see, you can see my hand in different sizes so that I can store all the little activities. So a lot of the things that I bought for my kindergartner, especially next year, have little pieces, either little manipulables or little tokens or little laminated cards. And this way I can just store them in a really nice tight package and dump them all into a basket and grab them for kindergarten activities. So I bought this size, a blue one in that same size, and a red one. Then I bought one size up, and then I bought 2 more in this much larger size for them. I also got these 2 adorable little pens for my students for their back to school baskets. I didn't do one last year and I really regret it. Here you have a little robot and a little cat. Super cute, right? This is a really cute little thing that Daiso has every now and again. I haven't seen it every single time I went, but they're basically tiny little ringed index cards. So each one has about 80 sheets, and so there's 4 of them in here. And I just thought it would be a great way for them to practice writing their own little sight word flashcards for my daughter and also for my son for spelling words and things like that. It just makes it a little manipulable that they can, you know, easily manipulate with their hand size. I can toss one in a purse just to practice with my daughter. I can leave them in the car. They're just a really convenient size for travel. I realize when we homeschool, there's a lot of times that you want to take something with you all the time in your purse. What I do is I sometimes slip sticker activities in there and little notebooks for them, but this is also a really manageable size. It doesn't take up much room. It's also a good thing for you to keep in your purse as well if you don't want to keep an actual notebook, if you have a smaller purse, because it is so tiny. It's only about 1 inch by about 2.5 inches. And the paper, if you can see, is a grid paper. And that makes it cute too. It's like a little graph paper. So if you have little Minecrafters, they might like drawing little pictures on there. I didn't get too many homeschooling things from Daiso this time because I really have picked up a lot of things that we are planning to use, that we're still in the process of using. And as a new minimalist, there's no reason to sort of accumulate more when I already have what I need. But I did see some cute workbooks there this time. These are sticker workbooks. There's polar animals, deadly creatures, and amphibians, reptiles and amphibians. And when you open them up, the stickers are really large. So they have these pages where they describe the animals and stuff, and some of them will have like a blank spot where you put the sticker. The stickers themselves, though, are huge and much larger than the stickers found in some of the Dollar Tree books that we get often. So I really like that, and I'm actually not going to use these books as contained units. I'm not going to have my kids use the stickers in the book themselves. I'm going to use the books as little reference books, just for science, and have them take a sticker of what they would like to describe that day or learn more about, and they can use the sticker in their little nature books, draw the picture, kind of copy it out or whatever they'd like to do, and like kind of summarize the facts that they read from this book as well as other science books that we have, kind of like a mini science project or a mini science research project. Which on first sight, this looks like just a thin little notebook, right? But when you open it up, it is an adorable little pack of sticky flags. I can't resist sticky flags. We use sticky flags all the time. It's how we hold our places in our different books, in our read alouds, in our readers, in our workbooks, in everything. So sticky flags are super useful. I especially like that this one had this area of tiny, tiny little sticky flags. What is this, you might ask? These are business card holders. Each one, and I picked up 3 in different colors, the red, blue, and orange. Each one folds in half like this, and on the inside has 96 little pockets for business cards. Why do I need 3 business card holders, you might ask? I have a plan. And the plan is for next year to hand out little cards that are like affirmation cards. So I'm going to make a printable, and I hopefully will just offer it on the channel to you guys, where each card says something good. So they might be little tokens like, you did an excellent job at reading today, or thanks so much for playing with the baby today, or a kindness tag, or a random act of kindness tag, or a super speller tag, kind of like what we used to get certificates for in school, in traditional school. I want to just have token cards, and there'll probably be about 20 of them or 25 of them. I want to be able to give them to them as a surprise, so they're not sort of working because they get a reward, but to acknowledge to them that I see you. Like, I see how you have improved in this area. I see how kind you're being to your sibling. I think it's lovely, and here's a token so you can remember too how wonderful you're doing, because I think sometimes we all as people have a tendency to focus on the negative, and we focus on our mistakes. I know I do this as a mom and as a homeschool mom. I might have a really good day where, you know, 6 hours have gone by and everything's been great and everyone's been getting along, and then something happens and I lose my temper and I lose my cool for 5 or 6 minutes, and that's what I sort of harp on for the rest of the day, and it colors my view of how I was as a mom for the day. And I know that happens to my kids sometimes too. They'll be having a great day, but they'll get in trouble for something, and then they will, especially my son, sometimes think on that a little bit too hard and make more of it than it is. We have a tendency to forget about all the good things that went on in the 5 hours preceding that one little mishap. So I want to give them a tangible way to remember their good things. Like, so if they are feeling down, they have a way of remembering, like, look, my mom, or my dad saw me. Like, they know that I'm a good kid. They know that I do all of these amazing things, and they appreciate it too. We're also going to implement a token system next year because we were having a ticket system that with accountable kids this year, and it just wasn't working out so well for our family. It was a little bit too cumbersome. It was a little too hard to remember at the end of activities to hand out the tokens. So this year we are going to use these little name tag holders that they can hang from their neck during the day. So depending on what they do during the day, depending on what kinds of things they achieve or deserve a little ticket for, I'll give them a raffle ticket. And they can collect their raffle tickets inside the little pockets. And at the end of the day, they can deposit their raffle tickets wherever they like. They can have a safe box or something like that. And that way, it'll be really easy for me to keep the raffle tickets with me all day long, like in my pencil box while we're teaching and stuff. And I won't forget at the end of the day. It'll just sort of be a continuous thing. They can redeem their raffle tickets for cash or for prizes. I'm trying to get away from the prizes thing because I am embracing minimalism and don't want to accumulate random little toys. I really like the responsibility it evokes in them to be able to save their tickets, redeem their tickets for cash, and then remember to take their cash if we happen to go to a store. There is no asking me for toys anymore. I've made that very clear. It doesn't matter whether it's the Dollar Tree or whether it's Target Dollar Spot or a more expensive store. Don't ask me for things because I will not get them for you until a birthday or Christmas. I'll take a picture of it for you so we can remember. I'll even take a picture and send it to your grandparents. But we are not going to buy it, but you can. So if you bring your money, then you can. And this is all a way of teaching that. I know there's a lot of controversy about paying kids for school. And right now my kids don't get an allowance. This is really the only way they can earn money besides losing teeth. So I really like it. I think that it's a nice way of earning your own money. You feel like I'm achieving things, I'm earning something, just like a job. Who knew that Daiso sells like cosplay wigs? So I bought this wig for Halloween. It's only $6. It's like this pink and blue wig. It should be fun. One of us always ends up wearing a wig, so I just picked it up for fun. Daiso also has a drugstore section where they have a lot of cosmetic things. They have everything from nail polish to mascara and things like that, actual makeup, to self-care items like nail clippers and stuff like that. So in that section, I got a little nail brush with a little kit that attaches to the tub wall because my kids are responsible for cleaning their own nails. Their nail brushes have gotten a little gross, and I think this will be a nice little addition to their rooms. I got this one, a little more boyish one for my son. It's also for the same exact purpose, and I figure he can just hang it on his shower head thing. Daiso had these adorable little clips. My daughters really like wearing these little clips in their hair, so whenever I pick up things from Daiso, I try to see whether they have cute hair accessories there. If I look scared right now, that's because the largest cricket in the world has just like jumped onto the window. But he's outside, so I'm going to take a deep breath and move on. I have recently discovered konjac sponges, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's Konjac, but they are a vegetable root, and it is super soft on your face. When you get it, it feels super hard, and I can't imagine just sort of, if I hadn't used one, thinking this is going to be great on my face. It seems like it would be super abrasive, but you soak it in hot water and you really make it soft, and it turns into this wonderful spa-like experience. It is by far my favorite face exfoliating experience. So for $1.50, I was willing to try theirs to see if it was good. I mean, the ingredients just say 100% konjac, so I imagine it'll be the same thing as the more expensive varieties. Last but not least, Daiso has these adorable little pocket mirrors. So I got a square one, and I also got a little rectangular one. And the reason I got them is not so much to use them in my purse, though I probably should carry some in my purse. I got them so I can use them as a folded mirror activity for my daughter. So I'm gonna tape these two together and she can use little shapes and like see symmetry and patterns and stuff like that. I've noticed that a lot of the Montessori kits have things like that. And for $1.50 each, for $3, I can make my own. So that's the idea behind this. Though if you wanted to grab them for your purse, they're really cute. They're just very slender and they fold and they snap shut. For those of you who've made it to the end of the video, I have a giveaway. So I bought this cute little notebook with graph paper inside it. It's a fabric cover. It feels almost like a little like soft denim. And the inside is like this, little grid pattern with a flower border on the end. I also got this adorable little sticky notebook. So it looks like a cute little spiral bound notebook when you fold it, but when you open it up, there are all these adorable sticky notes in there. So there's these pennant flags, there's a little, you know, like cartoon bubble and flags and thought bubbles, and I thought it would be really cute for homeschool planning or just regular everyday planning. If you want to enter the giveaway, just like last time, go ahead and comment down below what types of videos you'd like me to do. And please be as specific as you can. So if you are a secular homeschooler, what types of things would you like to see? Is there any particular curriculum you'd like to see reviewed? If you're interested more in my transition from working full-time to homeschooling, let me know down below. And if there's anything else, if there's any mom things you'd like to see, are there any videos you'd like to see less of? What is the most helpful things to you? Because I do want to make this channel a place where we can all learn and grow from each other and it's not so self-indulgent. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching. If you have a Daiso near you, head over there right now. Their craft section is really well stocked. And as always, I hope you have a great day and don't forget to subscribe.